What up, boys? I guess this is what we do now. We're just reacting to these. But Javamonkeyj just dropped his Ice Crown list, and he made it based on difficulty instead of fun. So I'm gonna do the same thing. First, I'm gonna watch his video.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Javamonkeyj. I just got done spending about 30 hours of my life wasted in PTR for this stupid game.
Nah, you wasted way more than 30 hours, bro. You're still playing this shit.
Tier list for the ICC heroic bosses. We're gonna be ranking these bosses from hardest to easiest to down on heroic 25. Now, I am a casual 90 parsing affliction warlock for the guild collusion.
Oh, I forgot. Fuck you, Javamonkeyj. You're 97 parser, bro. You're a champion, dude. I don't even play the game.
Ungrobulous. So this is from my perspective, looking through a more semi-hardcore lens. Let's start off with the bosses that there's no shot you're gonna kill unless you're in a Taiwan guild. Heroic Lich King. I don't know anyone who's gonna kill this boss. You don't know anyone who's gonna kill this boss.
I don't. Maybe you, Javamonkey.
Practicing, you ain't killing this boss. You're probably not gonna kill it in week 2. You're probably not gonna kill it in week 3. It's gonna be a minute. Heroic Lich King, hard as fuck. Let's even change it. There we go. Hard as fuck. Now that we kind of gone over what's hard as fuck, let's go over what's brain dead. Brain dead bosses right here. These are ones you're going to one-shot or you're not gonna wipe it all on. Let's get it off.
I haven't seen this video. I know it's going here. The ship's going here, isn't it?
The table first. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Loot ship. It's brain dead. You can literally have half your team white, and
You're gonna see on my list I made a tier for this.
Dead boss. Re-loot, re-hardcore loot every single week. This boss right here. Let me add another one. This one might be a little bit controversial, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If you're wiping on Marrowgar, you need to leave your guild. You need to go to a different guild. This boss is brain dead easy. You literally move him so the Bone Storm.
Bro, it's the first boss. Isn't it supposed to be brain dead easy? But okay, fair enough. If you're wiping on this guy, you really do need to leave your guild.
Isn't killing people? You kill the boss. It's legitimately that easy. You will probably 1 to 2 shot Marrowgar, and if you don't, you are
2-shot? If you 2-shot Marrowgar, you don't deserve. You just uninstall the game, bro.
You're wasting your time in whatever guild you're in. I'm just gonna say it. Sorry. Next, let's go on to Lady Death Whisperer. If you are dying to this boss, cope. This boss is so easy. Literally, you kill the ads, you move away from the ghosts, the boss is dead.
I hate this boss, yo. He's not wrong, it's easy, but this boss is fucking dumb.
It's that easy. If you are wiping on Lady Death Whisperer, it's more understandable than wiping on Marrowgar, but still, Lady Death Whisperer should be a easy boss for you. And you know what? I'll even say this. I'll even move it up to B tier. I will even move it up to B tier because I've changed my mind. I've been thinking.
Nah, I don't deserve to be tier. It's piss easy, but it's annoying. You just kill ads and run away from the ghost. Ooh, 2 mechanics.
About it, there are even easier bosses than Lady Death Whisperer, but she is easy, and you should be killing her with minimal problems. After Lady Death Whisperer, we obviously have Gunship. It's already on here. The next boss, Sourfang. I'm gonna leave Sourfang here for now, but let me talk about Sourfang for a second. This boss is gonna be brain dead easy in 2 weeks. This is a healing fight. If your healers are dumb,
yes, it's a healer fight, and as soon as like maybe 3-4 people start getting like 2-piece, 4-piece, this boss just falls the fuck over. I don't know. He's super hard like the first week, and then it's like, oh, why did we ever even fail at this guy?
you will lose this fight. That is unavoidable. But as long as your healers don't suck, technically it has less mechanics than Death Whisperer. Technically, it should be easier than Death Whisperer. But if you have a strong healing core, this boss is gonna fall over. No, like nobody's business. And in 2 weeks, it's gonna be brain dead easy. You just literally have to heal through it and not get hit by ads. It is not challenging at all. Therefore, it's gonna go C tier. Let's go to the next lot.
How are you even having fun on that fight? You're playing destruction.
Logical step here. Festriga and Rotface. Now, look, I don't know which one is which. Okay, I think this is the Spore guy. I had to look it up. This is Festriga, 100%. This boss.
That's definitely the Spore guy. I always remember Red Boy is like the DPS race because you need your spores to go on your DPS, and then Green Boys you run the slimes together. And I just remember green slime, green boy, you know.
should not be harder than Lady Death Whisperer, but for some reason, it probably will be. At least it was for Micah. I don't know why. All you have to do is range 8 and move the fucking spores. It is a brain dead boss. Oh, and you have to heal the tanks. It is a brain dead boss. It is legitimately not hard whatsoever. This should be a C tier boss, but for the sake of not making people feel bad when they wipe on this boss, even though they shouldn't, I'm gonna move up to B tier. Let's talk about Rotface, the green boy.
I'm gonna be honest. Heroic mode is way harder than normal because like the malleable goo that bounces around, it does a shit ton of damage for like no reason. So I think that's reasonable to put there. For heroic, like the normal one just flops over. You didn't do anything, but on heroic, the malleable goo actually matters.
Instead of the yellow boy. Okay, this boss for whatever reason has more mechanics, but somehow just seems significantly easier than the other.
He's got way less
I
health.
don't know why. Maybe it has.
Because it's not a. They didn't make the green boy a DPS race.
Realistically, it's easier. Straight up, it's easier. It's easier than Lady Death Whisperer, more than likely. It's easier than Rotface, 100%. C tier. And now you're in.
I'm gonna put this on my list when I do it in a second, but I'm gonna be honest. I think Green Boy is in the brain dead tier. He's like Marogar. If you can't do this, you shouldn't, like, I don't know. Green Boy has always struck me as easy as hell. Brain dead even.
Where am I gonna go next? Your first instinct is Putricide. Putricide's the next boss.
No, dude. Putricide is hard as hell.
Plague Wing. We gotta kill the Plague Wing and then we can move on. If you try to kill Putricide on Heroic, you are going to lose. You're going to
Nah, dude. On your list, he's in hard as fuck. Putricide is dumb.
have to disband your guild because you will wipe continuously on this boss because the checks on this boss are difficult to hit. You do not want to go deep Putricide. Putricide is A tier difficulty. It is a tough boss. It's not harder than the Lich King, but it's difficult. You will spend a lot of time wiping.
Okay. This comes down to what week you're in. Week 3 and 4 shouldn't, I mean, your players should be getting it by that point. But this boss on week 1 is definitely hard as fuck.
Being on Putricide, especially if you did no PTR runs. It's just a significant step up in difficulty, period. Next, your options are Loot Boss. Let's just be honest for a second with ourselves. If you're wiping on this boss, you're dumb. If you're not...
It depends. If your healers are dumb, you will. It's actually easier on Heroic than it is on normal, I think, because the red portals, yeah, they damage you over time, but they, like, increase your healing by more. Yeah, I agree with Brain Dead, because Heroic is actually, if I'm thinking correctly, like, you should be able to heal Valithriel up even faster on Heroic than normal.
Not running 6 healers, you're dumb. You're making the boss hard on yourself. Run extra healers, kill the boss in one shot, don't
kill the fucking blazing skeleton, you piece of shit.
Fucking waste time. Easy boss. Emerald Dragon, easy boss. Now, do you go Cindy, or do you go Blood Council? Either way, you're getting fucked. Blood Council has a million mechanics.
Blood Council, I agree, is an A. Cindergrosa is hard as fuck.
You can't move. You gotta have a warlock tank. You gotta have someone like me tanking who's dented as fuck, who's never tanked a day in their life outside of classic on twins or something. Or maybe
you are fucking retarded.
You have a priest if you're doing the new Giga Strat that's floating around there. Regardless, both bosses you're gonna have a terrible time. Blood Council has a ton of mechanics, a lot of shit going on. If you're not coordinated, this isn't gonna work out for you. Same with Cindy.
I'm gonna say Princess is easier than Cindy because Princess is like, if you can teach people, I don't understand how people are so stupid, but if you could just teach people to not fucking move because Void Prison, it becomes a lot easier if you guys get positioning and stuff down. It's a little RNG with the orbs, but Cindergosa is literally just straight RNG, like where the breaths go sometimes. Sometimes you just get absolutely fucked by, like, you're slowed and then you can't get across the room to, like, not die to the breath. It's dumb.
Has like 3 mechanics, but if you're uncoordinated, you're done. Cindy, however, is as easy as the healers have to heal the raid. You have to move to the correct position for ice blocks, which is hard. I know these are classic players. This is difficult stuff. And don't blow up the ice before the bombs go out. And then don't get hit by bombs. But
I gotta tell you, you have it easy as a ranged. This boss as a melee, I've been a warrior my entire time playing WoW. But this boss is hard as fuck as melee. Like because you can't just stand there and DPS. You have to watch her chill to the bone. You have to like run away from her. She's a dragon, so she's got the tail thing. You can't be by the head because the frost. This is melee is a fucking nightmare, bro.
Other than that, it's really not a difficult fight. It's really not. It really.
At you as a warlock, it's not. Play like a rogue, a warrior, or even try to tank. Cindergrosa is hard as fuck.
Cindy really should be down here in B tier. Cindy should be easy, but for whatever reason, she's hard. She's difficult. Now, you're like...
Telling you, bro. Play it as melee, your opinion's gonna be, this might be harder than Lich King as melee. There's so much shit you have to watch, because, like, when you auto-attack her, it gives you chill to the bone, and you can only get, like, 4 stacks of that. And yeah, it drops off after, like, 4 seconds. But if you get, like, 6 stacks, you just kill yourself. It's way harder as melee.
Shit, well, I can't get the Blood Council. That means Lanethil must be, you know, like, either really hard, super hard.
Lanethil is brain dead. She's literally a glorified target dummy. With one mechanic. People just have to bite each other. Oh, and then the 3 things with the people gotta run together. Yeah, that's... It depends... If your raiders are straight stupid and can't realize they're big and purple, you're gonna have problems. But besides that, it's a target dummy.
Or, you know, at least on... No. Lanethil's easy. Lanethil is easily, I would say, high C, low B tier boss. Somewhere around here. Once you get a good rotation down, this boss is brain dead. You just bite DPS and you range. That's it. That's the whole boss. You stand there and you pump, and then you range 8, and you run out fires. It's easy. Long story short, if you didn't do any PTR time, you're in a semi-hardcore guild, you'll likely get...
Did he not rate the raid as a whole? I'm going to.
B tier and below bosses on heroic difficulty first week. You might struggle on A tier, and you're definitely not going to kill Lich King first week, or maybe even second week. Same with the A tier bosses. But first week, you should reasonably be able to down all of these bosses with no problem. Now, as the weeks go on, these bosses will get significantly easier. There's a lot of DPS checks here. But my best advice I'll leave you with is when you go into ICC, think about the mechanics first and the damage later. It will take you really far. There's no reason you can't, even in a casual guild, down a lot of these heroic modes. All you really need to do is have decent coordination. I've been Javamonkeyj. Good luck on ICC. Peace.
Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I like your list. Okay, I'm gonna go through my list. Hold on a second. Let's do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to set up the list. Okay, here's my list. So, that's really loud. Okay. Loot ship's going in loot ship. For obvious reasons. It's a loot ship for a reason. Putricide, you talked about it. I think you put it as like here. No, Putricide, hard as fuck, boy. Week 1 and 2, no, you're not. Only coordinated people. Like I think most guilds are gonna get to this and give up on this wing. Hardcore Andes for A. Blood Prince Council. It's going to hardcore Andes for me. Like, anybody who considers themselves hardcore is probably going to figure this out. Again, if you tell people not to move, it should be okay. Cindergosa. Like I said, is melee. Hard as fuck. Death Whisperer? Fun but piss easy. I like Deathbringer and fun and difficult. Margo, like you said, Margo, piss easy and your dead brother can do it. He forgot one thing in his video. The bone spikes. It randomly selects, I think on 10 players, 1 person, and on 25, I think it's 3. He randomly, like, slams the ground, and then these spikes, like, put these people up, and you just kill the spikes. I remember in Original Wrath it had a bug where you had to single target them, but even that, you'd like, yell over, like, Ventrilo or whatever, you'd be like, everybody switch to the spikes. And then at some point they fixed it so that, like, AoE just hurts the spikes too, and then it went from, like, maybe here to, like, down a tier. I said green boy. Yeah, he's going to piss easy and your dented ass brother can do it. These bosses are jokes, man. Philithria, same thing. Piss easy and your dented ass brother can do it, assuming your dented ass brother is a healer. Kill the fucking blazing skeleton. It's like the only thing that matters in this fight. And clean up the other ads. Isn't it like blazing? There's like a kill order, blazing skeleton suppressors, and then like everything else. Yellow boy? Actually fun and difficult. In your video you said the spores, but he is a DPS check too. Like a lot of guilds, if they weren't in like TOGC gear, if they're in like TOG, or if they're in like Trial of the Crusade or normal gear, this is gonna be hard. On heroic at least. On normal, this is a joke. There's no malleable goo, and you just kill him. He's a target dummy. Lanathil? Fun and piss easy. Again, just if your raiders can tell they're big and purple or they need to bite somebody, it's a joke. It's literally, this is like a really big, she's got a huge health pool. And of course, the Lich King, man. You know where this one's going. Boop. He's so hard, nobody's killing him. Like you said, nobody's killing this fucking guy on the first week. Unless you're Korean or, you know, your dented ass brother's dent all of a sudden pops back out and he's like a super genius now. Alright, that's my video. Fuck you, Javamonkeyj.